Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of rare American coins, uncovering the 6 most valuable and rare United States quarter-dollar coins that could be hiding right in your pocket. These coins may look ordinary, dirty, or even damaged, but trust me, some of them are worth an absolute fortune. So stay tuned till the end, because one of these quarters could turn out to be your ticket to unimaginable wealth and change your life overnight. Let's get started. First up, in the 1979 United States Washington quarter-dollar coin, even in the most worn-out and filthy condition, could be worth a life-changing amount of money today. Yes, that's right, this isn't just another piece of old metal you might toss aside. Hidden in its scratches, dents, and grime could lie a fortune that collectors are desperately searching for. This coin, born from history, has become a silent treasure hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone like you to uncover its true worth. The 1979 Washington quarter-dollar might look ordinary at first glance. Minted in Denver, the D mark tucked neatly below George Washington's portrait signifies its origin. But what truly sets this coin apart is not its shine or perfection. It's the rarity of specific error types and die varieties that have made certain 1979 quarters some of the most sought-after collectibles in the numismatic world. Incredibly, some examples that appear dirty, scratched, or even slightly corroded have shocked experts by fetching thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. You see, when these coins were produced, small minting mistakes went unnoticed, and those tiny errors are exactly what makes some coins priceless today. Double die strikes, off-center minting, clipped planchets, and broad-struck quarters are among the most famous varieties of the 1979 Washington quarter. These imperfections make each coin one of a kind, and serious collectors will pay outrageous amounts of money to own such unique treasures. So before you dismiss that dull, gray coin lying in your drawer, remember, its value isn't in its condition but in its story. Now here, where things get truly exciting. Certain 1979 Washington quarters featuring dramatic minting errors or rare metal compositions, especially those mistakenly struck on silver planchets or transitional blanks, have been valued at staggering prices. One of these elusive error coins once shocked the coin community when it sold for an amount that could buy you a luxury home. These are the kinds of discoveries that turn casual coin collectors into overnight millionaires. And yes, many of these coins were initially found in circulation, tucked away in jars, piggy banks, or even between couch cushions. Think about it, for decades, millions of people have handled these coins without realizing what they were holding. Some of these 1979 Washington quarters feature double-struck mint marks or faint traces of a bicentennial design error, a remnant from the 1976 quarters still in production tooling during that period. This blending of designs created ultra-rare hybrid coins that numismatists consider priceless. If you're lucky enough to spot one, even in the dirtiest, most worn state imaginable, you could be holding a small fortune disguised as pocket change. Collectors around the world are constantly hunting for these mysterious 1979 quarters. Auction houses have witnessed bidding wars that start in the thousands and skyrocket into 6 figures within minutes. Even coins covered in years of dirt or corrosion can be authenticated and restored, revealing mint errors that elevate their value beyond imagination. So when people say condition doesn't matter, in this case, it truly doesn't. A dirty coin could be a diamond in the rough, and yours might just be the one the world has been waiting for. What makes this story even more fascinating is how many of these coins remain undiscovered. Every year, new examples appear from old coin collections, forgotten piggy banks, and dusty attics. Many of these finds come from people who simply decided to take a closer look at their spare change and ended up uncovering a treasure worth thousands. That's why experts always say, never overlook a coin just because it looks old or damaged. Dirt can hide detail, and detail can mean destiny. If you're wondering what to look for, pay attention to the mint mark, edge design, and any irregularities on the coin's surface. The D mark from the Denver Mint should be crisp, but in some valuable variants it appears slightly doubled or misaligned. Look for doubled lettering in the words Liberty or In God We Trust. Also, check the reverse side for signs of misprinting or unusual texture. These could be the clues that set your coin apart from millions of others. The more unique the feature, the higher the potential value. The coin market today is more active than ever, with collectors paying huge premiums for rare U.S. coins. The fascination with American history combined with the thrill of the treasure hunt has made coins like the 1979 Washington quarter the centerpiece of modern numismatic passion. Even coins in poor condition can fetch incredible sums if they display the right traits. So before you spend that quarter or drop it into a vending machine, think twice, because you might just be handing away your shot at unimaginable wealth. So take a moment today, dig through that old coin jar, check your drawers, your wallets, your childhood piggy banks, because your fortune might already be in your hands. The 1979 D Washington quarter dollar isn't just a piece of metal, it's a piece of American history, a symbol of rare luck and potentially a ticket to a brand new life. Many millionaires started with nothing more than a single rare coin. And who knows, maybe your dirty, damaged quarter is the one that changes your destiny forever. Next up in the 1995 P Washington quarter dollar. Yes, that's right, a seemingly ordinary quarter minted in Philadelphia could secretly be worth thousands or even millions of dollars in today's market. This is not just loose change, it's a hidden fortune that could transform your life overnight. So if you've got some old quarters lying around, don't be too quick to spend them. One of them could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. The 1995 P Washington quarter might look common at first glance. After all, millions were minted that year. But what sets this coin apart is the world of rare minting errors, striking anomalies, and unique conditions that make collectors go wild. Some of these coins, even in the dirtiest and most damaged condition, have stunned the numismatic world by selling for massive amounts. That's right, a coin covered in dirt with scratches or discoloration could still fetch an enormous price if it possesses certain key characteristics. Because sometimes, rarity and historical mistakes matter far more than perfection. Now let's talk about why this particular coin from 1995, P, is so special. The P mint mark found just beside Washington's ponytail indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This was during an era when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with various die types, and a few rare misstrikes and double die errors slipped through. Some coins display doubling on the inscriptions Liberty or In God We Trust, making them extremely valuable. Others were struck slightly off-center, giving them a dramatic and eye-catching appearance that collectors crave. Even more fascinating, coins that show ghost images or partial strikes can bring astronomical prices at auctions. The market for error coins has exploded in recent years, with collectors and investors hunting down rare varieties like this one. In one case, a 1995 P Washington quarter with a major double die obverse sold for thousands of dollars despite being visibly worn, tarnished, and dirty. Another heavily circulated piece with severe strike-through errors went for an unbelievable sum online, because rarity outweighs condition when the error is significant. Imagine finding a coin like that in your change jar or old wallet. It's like discovering buried treasure hidden in plain sight. But what truly drives the value of this coin is its scarcity and story. The 1995 P Washington quarter represents a fascinating chapter in American minting history. It was part of the transitional years before the introduction of the state quarters in 1999. Collectors often seek out coins from this era for their historical context, and when an error or unique die feature is involved, the demand skyrockets. A coin that cost only 25 cents to produce could now be worth enough to buy a new car, a house, or even change your financial destiny forever. It's hard to believe, but that's the magic of numismatics. Even in its dirtiest or most damaged form, the 1995 P Washington quarter can attract serious attention if it carries a minting flaw or rare variation. Dirt and wear can't erase its true value. Sometimes they even add to the coin's mystique, telling a story of time, travel, and history. Many lucky finders have discovered valuable coins in junk drawers, old piggy banks, or coffee cans filled with forgotten change. What appears as a grimy, beaten-up coin might actually be a small fortune waiting to be discovered. So before you toss away your old quarters, take a closer look. You might be holding a piece of American minting magic. Now you may be wondering, how can a dirty coin be worth so much? The answer lies in its rarity and the passion of collectors. The U.S. coin market is a billion-dollar industry, and when a rare piece surfaces, collectors will pay extraordinary prices to own it. Auctions have seen bidding wars erupt over coins like the 1995 P quarter with unique die rotations or strike-through errors. Some even feature unusual metallic tones due to minting flaws, making them one-of-a-kind pieces of art. To collectors, these coins are not just metal, they are history frozen in silver and copper, each with its own unique fingerprint. In today's active coin market, prices for rare 1995 P quarters are reaching new heights. Online marketplaces, numismatic conventions, and private auctions have seen incredible sales, with some rare examples selling for 5 figures or more. And here's the unbelievable part, some of the most valuable ones weren't shiny or well-preserved. They were dirty, scratched, and even bent. What made them valuable was their story, the unique way they were struck, the rare minting mistakes, and their limited survival. That's what makes this hobby so thrilling. You never know when an ordinary coin will turn out to be an extraordinary fortune. If you're watching this video right now, this might just be the sign you've been waiting for. Go grab those old jars of coins, check your dresser drawers, your car cup holders, or that old piggy bank from your childhood. Because somewhere among those forgotten quarters could be a rare 1995 P Washington quarter worth thousands or even millions. Many people have accidentally spent fortunes simply because they didn't realize what they had in their hands. Don't make that mistake. Look carefully, learn the signs, and treasure every coin you find. The next millionaire could be you. So the next time you come across a dirty or damaged US coin, especially a 1995 P Washington quarter, don't overlook it. Remember, it's not just a piece of metal, it's a piece of history, a symbol of fortune, and possibly your golden ticket to a new life. The world of coins hides countless secrets waiting to be discovered by someone with a keen eye and a little curiosity. So keep searching, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a single quarter. It might just change your fortune overnight. Stay tuned, because your next discovery could be worth more than you ever imagined. Next up in the Today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1982 D Washington quarter dollar, a coin that has shocked collectors and treasure hunters around the world with its unimaginable value. This coin, minted in Denver and bearing the iconic D mint mark, may look ordinary or even worthless at first glance, but hidden beneath the grime and damage could lie a small fortune waiting to be discovered. In today's hot collector market, even a coin that looks like it's been through decades of wear could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. The year 1982 was a turning point for U.S. coinage. It was the first year when the U.S. Mint stopped using the mint mark on some coins and started producing coins without the previous precision standards due to economic pressure. But the 1982 D Washington quarter stands out because of its unique variations, minting errors, and rare condition anomalies. Some of these coins were struck on the wrong metal planchets, others show double-die features, and a few were made with dramatic off-center strikes that collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts of money for. If you happen to own a 1982 D quarter that looks oddly thick, has missing lettering, or appears different in texture or color, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Now here, where it gets even more exciting, some of these 1982 D quarters with minting mistakes have sold for jaw-dropping prices at auctions. We're talking about coins that were found in circulation, heavily circulated, dirty, and even scratched, yet fetched thousands of dollars simply because of their rare minting errors. Collectors and investors are now aggressively hunting these coins, as demand for authentic error quarters from the early 1980s has skyrocketed. What was once a common pocket change is now considered a treasure in the world of numismatics. Imagine finding one of these coins while cleaning your drawer. That small discovery could literally change your life overnight. The Washington Quarter series has always held a special place in American history. Originally designed in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, it has been a symbol of national pride and history. By the time 1982 came around, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of quarters, but what makes the 1982 D so unique is the combination of scarcity, minting errors, and the absence of proof sets that year. There were no official mint sets produced in 1982, meaning that finding high-quality examples is extremely difficult. This scarcity has made the 1982 D quarter one of the most desirable coins among collectors, even when it appears dull, discolored, or damaged. You might be thinking, why would anyone pay so much for a coin that looks old and damaged? The answer lies in its story and rarity. Serious collectors don't just see a coin, they see history, mystery, and craftsmanship. A 1982 D quarter with an unusual strike, off-center design, or a planchet error represents a once-in-a-lifetime minting accident. These rare occurrences are like fingerprints of history. No two are exactly alike. Even in heavily circulated condition, their uniqueness makes them priceless. The coin's imperfections actually make it perfect in the eyes of collectors, and that's what drives its astronomical value. Let's talk numbers. Some rare 1982 D quarters with striking errors have fetched prices ranging from $2,000 to $25,000, depending on the error and condition. A few extremely rare examples with double-die obverses or copper planchet errors have sold for even more, reaching prices near $50,000 or higher. And here's the shocking part. Many of these coins were discovered by ordinary people who simply checked their old jars, wallets, or pocket change. The lesson: never underestimate what you have. Even a dirty, corroded, or bent 1982 D quarter could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. In today's world, where rare coins are being hunted like treasures, the 1982 D quarter stands at the top of the most wanted list. Collectors all over the world are fascinated by the coin's backstory and are willing to pay whatever it takes to get their hands on one. Social media platforms and coin auction houses are filled with stories of people who discovered a worthless old coin that turned out to be worth a fortune. It's not just about the coin, it's about the excitement, the history, and the dream of finding something extraordinary hidden in plain sight. Even in damaged or dirty condition, the 1982 D. Washington quarter can hold immense value due to its composition, errors, and historical importance. Some of these coins were struck on pre-1982 copper planchets instead of the intended copper-nickel clad material, making them exceptionally rare. Others may have missing ridges, off-center strikes, or even double impressions of George Washington's profile. Every small detail can make a massive difference in value, which is why collectors meticulously study each coin under magnification to uncover the hidden treasure that others might overlook. So before you toss that old jar of coins aside or spend that worn-out quarter on a soda, take a closer look. That faded, dirty, or scratched 1982 D quarter might just be your lucky charm, a coin worth far more than its face value. People have literally turned their loose change into life-changing discoveries, and there's no reason you couldn't be next. Remember, fortune often hides in the most unexpected places, and sometimes the key to wealth is already in your hands, waiting for you to notice it. So take a moment to dig into your old piggy banks, search those forgotten drawers, and check the bottom of your coin jars. You might be holding a piece of American history that could make you a millionaire overnight. The 1982 D. Washington quarter dollar isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of hidden value, untold stories, and life-changing potential. In a world where treasures still hide in plain sight, your next great discovery could be just one coin away. So keep searching, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a small, dirty coin. It might just change your life forever. Next up in the 1993 D. Washington quarter dollar. Now you might be thinking, it's just a regular 25-cent piece, right? But what if I told you that a simple, dirty, and damaged 1993 D quarter could secretly be worth thousands or even millions of dollars in today's coin market? Yes, you heard that right. This unassuming piece of metal sitting in your pocket, coin jar, or old piggy bank could change your fortune overnight. The 1993 D quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, carrying the small but powerful D mint mark right beside George Washington's ponytail. While millions were made that year, only a handful contain rare errors and die varieties that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. What makes this coin truly fascinating is that even in the most dirty, worn-out, or damaged condition, some examples have shocked the numismatic community by selling for unimaginable sums. These are not just coins anymore. They are hidden treasures of American history that have the potential to turn ordinary people into overnight millionaires. One of the reasons the 1993 D quarter has gained so much attention is due to minting errors. During production, a small mistake can create a one-of-a-kind coin, something collectors dream of owning. Examples include off-center strikes, double dies, broad strikes, and clipped planchets. Some quarters from this year have even been found struck on the wrong metal planchet, like one that was struck on a nickel or a copper cent blank. These rare errors are what transform an everyday coin into a piece of art worth thousands, sometimes even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine this: you find an old quarter in your junk drawer, tarnished and dirty with scratches from decades of circulation. To the average person, it looks worthless. But under a magnifying glass, a sharp-eyed collector notices something unusual: a doubled Liberty, a faint second image of Washington's profile, or an odd rim strike. That's when things get exciting. What seems like a dirty, damaged coin suddenly becomes a numismatic jackpot. Collectors pay huge premiums for unique varieties, and the rarer the error, the higher the price skyrockets. The beauty of the 1993 D quarter is that you don't need a pristine coin to own something valuable. In fact, many of the most expensive finds were discovered in average circulated condition, hidden in pocket change or old jars. Some people have even found these coins at flea markets or garage sales for face value. The key is in the details. Small differences in the lettering, the mint mark, or the strike can be worth a fortune. That's what makes coin hunting so exciting. You never know when your next handful of change might hold a life-changing surprise. Collectors and experts often look for signs of die cracks, die chips, and missing elements on the 1993 D quarters. These are small imperfections that occur when the minting dies wear out or break slightly during production. A visible die crack across Washington's face, a chip near the D mint mark, or even a misaligned reverse design can make your coin highly sought after. These imperfections are not flaws, they're rare signatures of the minting process, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now let's talk about the market value of these rare 1993 D quarters. While an ordinary one may only fetch 25 cents, error or variety examples have been known to sell for hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. In one instance, a rare 1993 D quarter with a major double die obverse fetched a five-figure price at auction. Imagine that, a coin you could easily overlook being worth more than a luxury car. With the way the collector market is booming, the value of these rare quarters continues to climb as demand outpaces supply. The 1993 D. Washington quarter apart is the growing fascination around modern coin rarities. Decades ago, collectors only focused on coins from the 1800s or early 1900s. But today, enthusiasts are realizing that even modern coins like the 1993 D can hold tremendous value due to unique production flaws and low survival errors. Many of these coins were struck during a time of high-speed minting when precision was often compromised, leading to fascinating varieties. As more collectors join the hunt, the demand for authentic error coins from the 1990s is exploding, pushing values even higher. This shift has turned what was once considered pocket change into potential treasure, hidden right in front of us. Behind every rare 1993 D quarter lies a story, stories of discovery, surprise, and life-changing fortune. Imagine finding one of these rare coins while cleaning out your attic or sorting through a forgotten coin jar. One simple moment of curiosity can open the door to unimaginable possibilities. Many people who once ignored their old change are now realizing that even a single coin can carry a story worth thousands of dollars. It's not just about the money, it's about the thrill of uncovering a piece of history, a tangible link to America's minting legacy. Each mark, scratch, or flaw tells a chapter of that story, one that collectors and historians treasure deeply. So as we wrap up this incredible journey into the mystery of the 1993 D Washington quarter, remember this: never underestimate the power of small things. That dusty coin sitting on your dresser might hold a value beyond your imagination. Check your pockets, your drawers, and those old family coin collections, because the next great discovery could be waiting for you. And who knows, the coin that looks dull and ordinary today might make headlines tomorrow. Stay curious, stay alert, and never stop searching, because the world of coins is full of hidden miracles, and your 1993 D quarter might just be one of them. What makes this story even more thrilling is that these coins don't always look like treasure. Many are dirty, corroded, and heavily circulated, but the real treasure lies in their design details, not their shine. Collectors understand that dirt and damage can't hide rarity. Some of the world's most valuable coin discoveries were pulled straight from circulation, bent, stained, or even scratched. That's why you should never dismiss an old quarter, no matter how rough it looks. It could be your hidden key to unimaginable wealth. So before you spend that handful of quarters on coffee or gas, take a moment to really look at them. Flip them under the light, check the mint mark, and look closely at the date. The 1993 D Washington quarter might just be sitting there waiting for you to discover its secret. It's not just a coin, it's a silent witness of American minting history and possibly your ticket to a life-changing fortune. Every collector's dream starts with one coin, one glance, and one moment of curiosity. That could be you today. The 1993 D Washington quarter dollar proves that fortune hides in plain sight. These coins remind us that what may look like a dull, damaged piece of metal could actually be a priceless gem in disguise. So check your old wallets, coin jars, and even your piggy banks. The next time you come across a 1993 D quarter, don't spend it. It could be worth more than you can ever imagine. This coin might just change your life forever, turning an ordinary day into an extraordinary discovery. Remember, sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest treasures, so keep your eyes open because your next coin could be worth $1 million. Next up, in the 1978 United States Washington quarter dollar coin with no mint mark, a coin that might look old, dirty, and damaged, yet could secretly hold unimaginable value. Yes, you heard that right. Even the most worn-out and grimy 1978 no mint mark quarter could be hiding a fortune. This is not just an ordinary piece of metal. It's a symbol of luck, rarity, and hidden wealth that could turn your pocket change into life-changing money overnight. So grab your magnifying glass and pay close attention, because what I'm about to reveal might make you go check every coin in your home immediately. The 1978 Washington quarter, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, carries no mint mark, which makes it instantly intriguing for collectors. Most people overlook these coins because they assume no mint mark means it's common, but in the world of numismatics, details matter. Tiny variations, rare minting errors, or unusual planchets can skyrocket the value of these coins to thousands or even millions of dollars. Imagine finding one in your old coin jar or in the back of your drawer. A simple, dirty coin that's been handled for decades could suddenly become your golden ticket to unimaginable fortune. Now you might be wondering, how could a dirty and damaged coin be worth so much? The answer lies in minting errors and production anomalies. In 1978, the US Mint was producing billions of coins, and with such massive output, mistakes were bound to happen. Some quarters were struck off-center, others were double-die errors, and a few were minted on the wrong metal planchet. These rare mistakes went unnoticed by the public but became the holy grail for collectors. Even if your coin looks rough, dirty, or corroded, if it carries one of these unique minting flaws, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Collectors across the world are obsessed with these kinds of finds because error coins represent a unique moment in minting history. They're not just coins, they're accidents that turned into treasures. A 1978 Washington quarter with no mint mark and a double die obverse could fetch an astonishing price if authenticated by professional graders like PCGS or NGC. There have even been reports of rare examples fetching five-figure prices in auctions. And here's the incredible part, some of these treasures were discovered in loose change, coffee jars, and even old vending machines. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1978 quarter is that it represents the final years before the U.S. mint's design shift in the 1980s, making it a nostalgic piece of American history. This was a time when coins were still made with meticulous craftsmanship, and even slight variations became collectible. For instance, some 1978 quarters were struck with die cracks, lamination errors, or weak strikes, all of which can significantly increase value. A coin that might look broken or flawed to the untrained eye could actually be a rare collectible worth thousands in today's active market. What's truly mind-blowing is that condition isn't always everything. In most cases, coin value depends on how clean or well-preserved it is, but when it comes to rare errors or misstrikes, even a dirty, damaged coin can be a jackpot. Collectors are willing to pay huge sums for pieces that reveal the mint's hidden mistakes, so don't throw away that old quarter just because it looks rough. The dirt, scratches, and damage might actually be masking an incredibly valuable minting error that could make you rich beyond imagination. Today's coin market is hotter than ever. With collectors from around the world turning to online auctions and numismatic platforms, the demand for rare quarters like the 1978 no-mint mark variety has exploded. Prices have climbed to record highs as buyers compete for ownership of these historical artifacts. Even lower-grade coins, if proven to have unique features, can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. And for those rare coins with dramatic errors or unique compositions, the prices can soar into the millions, literally changing the life of the lucky person who finds one. So before you spend that old 1978 quarter or toss it aside as junk, take a closer look. Examine it carefully under a bright light, look for doubling on the lettering, off-center strikes, or unusual metal colors. You might be holding a multi-million-dollar coin without even realizing it. Even coins that appear to have been through decades of wear could be hiding historical secrets from the minting process that make them one of a kind. Every detail matters and every coin has a story. Yours might just be worth more than you ever imagined. It's not just about luck, it's about awareness. Millions of people unknowingly spend rare coins every single day simply because they don't take the time to check their change. Some of the most valuable 1978 quarters ever found were initially dismissed as worthless. If you're watching this video, consider this your wake-up call to start examining your coins more closely. Go through your old piggy banks, coin jars, or inherited collections, because hidden among them could be the coin that changes your fortune forever. Let's take a moment to imagine the sheer excitement of discovering a coin like this. Picture yourself sorting through an old jar of loose change. You pick up a grimy, beat-up 1978 quarter and something about it catches your eye. Maybe the lettering looks off or the strike seems unusual. You decide to get it checked, and the expert tells you it's a rare mint error coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. That heart-stopping moment, that rush of realization, is exactly what keeps collectors searching day and night. It's the dream of turning an ordinary moment into an extraordinary discovery. Every coin has the potential to hold that dream, especially those overlooked no-mint mark quarters from the late 70s. The beauty of the 1978 Washington quarter lies in its mystery. Each coin minted that year tells a slightly different story due to minor inconsistencies in the minting process. Some were struck with misaligned dies, some show die clashes where the coin dies hit each other without a blank in between, and others reveal unique planchet textures that never should have left the mint. These unusual traits make the coin incredibly sought after in the world of numismatic collecting, where passionate experts and investors are constantly hunting for pieces that stand out. It's not uncommon to see fierce bidding wars break out at auctions over a single rare quarter, proving just how intense the market for these coins has become. What's even more fascinating is that the demand for rare U.S. quarters continues to grow every year. As more people learn about coin collecting and the potential value hidden in everyday change, the competition gets fiercer. The internet and social media have made it easier for collectors to showcase discoveries, fueling a new wave of excitement. Videos of rare coin finds go viral overnight, and collectors from across the globe join in the hunt. The humble 1978 quarter, especially the no-mint mark edition, is now part of that viral craze, with enthusiasts sharing stories of once-forgotten coins that ended up being worth a small fortune. The lesson is simple. Even the dirtiest, most damaged coins can become global sensations if they possess the right characteristics. In the end, the 1978 no-mint mark Washington quarter isn't just a piece of metal. It's a reminder that fortune often hides in plain sight. These coins symbolize more than money. They represent history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just checking your spare change, this coin reminds us that the smallest things can lead to the biggest surprises. So hold on to your old coins, treasure them, and never underestimate their potential. Who knows, the next time you clean out your drawers or stumble upon an old coin stash, you might just uncover a piece of history worth millions. A simple, dirty 1978 quarter that changes your life forever. So the next time you come across a 1978 Washington quarter with no mint mark, no matter how dirty, dull, or damaged it looks, don't spend it. It might just be the key to your financial breakthrough. These rare coins are not just metal, they're pieces of American history, symbols of rarity, and potentially your passport to unimaginable wealth. Remember, fortune favors those who pay attention to the small details. So go check your collection right now, because the next legendary discovery could be sitting quietly in your hand, waiting to make you a billionaire overnight.